So in case you you missed the previous 2 Terraria videos that I put up, remember how in the last Mass Effect episode I was like, yeah, man, the toddler has like the flu thing, she's like throwing up or whatnot. It's bad. Well, it turns out everybody ended up getting it. It was terrible. We all got the stomach flu, and I saw more vomit in my life than I ever need to. And the worst part is I had it as well, and I'm also a sympathy puker, which means that I vomit when I see vomit or hear it or smell it or anything. So it was really bad, but I'm better now. And I put up 2 Terraria videos in the meantime, and it worked out. Everything worked out. We're all fine. Everything's fine here. Actually, it might have been 3 Terraria videos. All that said, I just wanted to point that out because it's been, you know, a few days since I've done a Mass Effect video, and we, by the way, are crushing it on our current strength, and we're going to continue to crush it. We're going to continue to crush it. We're going to push forward. I'm happy with how that turned out with the Quarians and the Geth.
A Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat them.
I mean, I showed them that I could beat them.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have tried to talk to Hackett. I mean, she mentioned Hackett was available, but she always says Hackett is available at this point. So I don't know when she's lying and when she's not, because sometimes I call him up. He's like, yes. I'm like, you wanted something? He's like, no. It's kind of like when you have like I don't know, like a family member, like you have a parent or something or a spouse, and they call you, but you missed the call, but you see it like a moment after, and you're like, I'm gonna call him back. So you call him back, and they're like, yeah, and you're like, you called? They're like, no, I didn't. I mean, you must have butt dialed me or something. It's kind of the same thing.
Commander, something on your mind?
Master and Commander, deliver most of the Galaxy at War assets to the final conflict. Nice.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. All right, let's take
Nothing more, sir.
So,
hack it out.
Really, that was just for my achievement. It was like, you need the achievement. Master and Commander. Yeah, deliver most of the Galaxy at War assets to the final mission. You know, I'm fairly happy. We are closing in on the end of the game, and I'm fairly happy with our progress that we've made in the game so far. I mean, the fact that
You've got a new message at your private terminal.
the fact that we've blown through 3 Mass Effect games is so good. All right, let's talk The Quarian War from Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts? Wink. Yeah, sure. And then from Shalaran. Oh, right. It's that one. That one Quarian. Commander, with the assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. Yeah, that's what we wanted. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seems foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device, though eccentric, wow, I just can't read today. Look, I'm gonna blame the stomach flu. It's still here. It's still like present in my body. I'm just finally able to eat. She is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk hand down, Commander. Take care of Talizori for me. You know what? I'm happy we did talk about it because that worked out really well. And then Tali says, Shepard, just want to let you know that I'm going to join Atoms in Engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help. As long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Boom. Man, we got so many people to talk to. Let's go up to our cabin first. We'll talk to Diana. Give my interview, you know.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
Was she in my room?
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
Sound like she was right
I
there.
narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
Deal with it.
If you want to fight tireless, merciless machines, it helps to have tireless, merciless machines of your own. We freed them from Reaper control and they're looking for payback. That's exactly what we want.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities.
Fair point.
What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed...
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Okay, now we're basically going to talk to everybody else. Let's feed my fish, even though it's automatically feeding them. Look at my awesome fish tank. It's so cool. I don't need to use that. All right, yeah, let's go talk to people because we just finished a major mission, which generally means that everybody wants to say something. Everybody has a word that they want to get in. So we need to talk to Tali first, see what she says.
Do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
Yeah, I'll talk to them in a second.
Me neither.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch.
But that's
In
weird.
the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
I'm so happy with that choice. Even though we'd made the wrong choice to begin with, and we had to back it up because Tali killed herself. That was a vague interpretation of some of the information they were giving me, right?
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth.
All right, let's go talk to these nerds.
Need anything, Commander?
Not sure he has anything to say.
Carry on, Adams.
They might.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
So we'll go see if they have anything.
It's great to be back.
No, they're fine.
To be in an Alliance uniform.
They're
Welcome aboard, Chief.
they're stuck like back in like a year from today. I haven't actually talked to him in a while.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Well,
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion.
man, he gets a lot out of these, like,
I still
oils.
can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
I think the weak need protection is what our shepherd would say here.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
Maybe. Or maybe you'd still be a soldier.
I do wonder sometimes, living a life of constant war, taking life in every battle.
Does it get to you?
It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. This stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
I guess I should try talking to him again, see if he's got anything else.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics.
Doesn't need to be
destroyed the
possible.
synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies.
They're kind of iffy.
Difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
Yeah, they're fairly iffy. I'm not gonna argue with that. Only a handful of them seem to actually be reliable. But I like the Quarians, so
Tonight,
you know.
he had Counselor Valorn at
I don't wanna talk to her. Get out of here. We just talked to her. All right, let's go to the crew deck and see who we could talk to. I think where's the? Oh yeah, that's right. This is Thane's old area. I don't really ever come in here. I like that it's still just set up with the cup. And then that's it. So we move on. I don't remember if there's anybody in here.
Got the flush.
Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh no.
Full house. Got it on the river. Hey, Commander.
You guys just playing poker?
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
Okay. We'll just let them play. Don't necessarily need to talk with them right now, I guess. I bet you if I go down to the bay, Vega will still be there and I might be able to chat with him still. Anybody in here? No, okay, we're good. See, that's why I explore around, because I know that they're not usually in there, but every now and again, people show up in one of those rooms, so it's always good to catch it if you can. I actually just considered something. Yeah, nothing would be in here. Okay. I don't even think there's like a memorial to Legion or anything either, which is a little bit of a shame. It would be nice, like, if on the ship it was like, you know,
using my biotics
we remember Legion.
the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Okay, can I do the terminal here? Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff that we have missed from this. Do I really want to go through all of this right now? I don't know. This is to Jack. Okay, I'm actually gonna skip that for now, which is what I think I did last time too.
Again, Shepard.
Nothing new. Okay.
We'll talk later, Liara. Of course.
So outside of Garrus,
Excellent find, Commander.
I think that's it.
The information network terminal has been updated.
Oh crap! Is there more stuff there? Okay, weapon upgrade kit. Field kit can be used for a one-time upgrade to a variety of weapons to increase ammo capacity or the potential damage dealt. Schematics have been scanned into the Normandy's board computers. Okay. Let's do weapon damage bonus. And just get that. Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Telemetry captured from Arcturus Station shows just how quickly Reapers poured in from the relay and tore through Alliance fleets. VIs can analyze hostile fire in the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spend processing power looking for ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Shield strength bonus or weapon damage? Actually, probably shield strength. Just a little bit extra would help out a lot. Improved Geth resistors. These schematics were downloaded from the Geth consensus. They appear to be designs for improved resistor terminals in Geth platforms. The schematics can easily be built into human-sized armor, providing the wearer combat benefits enjoyed by the Geth. The resistors can be tweaked either to increase the wearer's damage output or improve their shields. I think extra shields, again, really good for us in particular, because that's also a damage output thing if we use our Giant Nova. Miniaturized armor capacitors. Data was discovered and downloaded from the inside of Geth consensus. Thousands of miniaturized capacitors were installed beside armor power cells, where they can instantly discharge a stored boost of energy. This boost can be tweaked either to speed up shield regeneration at the rate of which tech biotic or the rate of which tech biotic or combat powers can be used. I mean, power recharge speed, right? Because that is our recharge speed for our shield. I don't care about our companions. Med bay surgery. The minor surgery will erase all scarring from your cybernetic implants. If you forego any cosmetic improvements, you will instead get a small boost to your overall health. Okay. I think we already got rid of our scarring. And so our upgrades so far are 5 across the board. So we got 5 health, 5 shield, 5 power recharge, 5 weapon damage, and then 10 to shields because we got 2 for each of those. I forgot that was even a thing. I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised none of you reminded me either. Actually, I'm not surprised because it is kind of like a weird thing that they don't remind you of at any point. They're not like, hey, there's new upgrades available, which I think there is a similar thing, if I recall correctly, in Andromeda, and they do remind you of it. So, learning lessons, I suppose.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking.
Yeah.
Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You can't let them know that. If people lose confidence in their leaders, this war is over.
I told you once that I wasn't a very good Turian, Shepard. I never could follow bad orders. Now I'm the one giving the orders.
And it shouldn't matter what anyone thinks about them.
Except someone's dying at the end of every sentence.
And someone's making it out alive, too.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
I mean, it already has been. Already has been.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days.
So
now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
I looked over at the wall, and it says main battery, but my brain read it as man-eatery because of the way that light is blocking the B, and obviously the I on main just disappeared in my head, maybe from dyslexia or whatever, and it was very confusing at first because I truly believed that's what it said. I didn't question it. I was like, what is he doing? And it took me a moment. It took my brain a moment to be like, hey, that's a B. And then everything fell into place. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Is there anything here that I can actually get? Probably not. I'm actually from Spectre requisitions, maybe. But again, probably not. So I'm just gonna kind of give it a once over here. Oh, that's right. This was sorry, war strategists have encountered difficulty predicting Reaper movements due to poor understanding of Reaper thought processes. A scavenger is willing to sell a Reaper processor that he discovered among the debris from the Sovereign's attack on the Citadel several years ago. This intel could dramatically improve the efforts of Asari forces. Yeah, sure. Then basically the same thing, but for guest targeting, target jamming tech. Eclipse mercenary work. This technology should be treated as though it were discovered during action on Rannoch. So this is jamming. So deploying these jamming units on the Presidium could hinder enemy forces in case of another attack on the Citadel. Yeah, sure. Let's get that. I don't need the Valkyrie. I don't want the chakram launcher. Although I really do like the chakram launcher. It's like a weird weapon that's just a lot of fun to use. You know, okay, so weird thing. We've mentioned Kingdom of Amalur recently when I picked up that armor and wore it for like an episode or two. We talked a little bit about the story behind what happened to that studio and the game and everything, but they did release the Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, right? Which was I don't actually think Vega is down here. I think he's just up there playing poker, which was a remaster of the game, and I was on the Nintendo eShop. Which, man, I hate the eShop on the Switch. It runs so slow. I hate navigating it. I don't know if I'm the only one. It's so frustrating. It's like I probably would buy more games from the eShop on the Switch, but I can't. It feels like it goes so slow. I just get so frustrated after like a minute of using it. But I saw that Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning was on sale, and I was like, ooh. And then I thought, why the hell would I play this on the Switch? It would just not run as well if I put it. And that's my problem is I think most games I would love to play on the Switch, but it just doesn't run as well. So I'm at the point where I'm like, I wish I could play more games on my Switch, but the vast majority of stuff that I play on the Switch is just Nintendo stuff. I'm like, I'm going to play Mario Party Superstars, which I actually just picked up. I've been playing Super Mario Party, but that's just not great in comparison to Superstars. Mostly because I grew up playing Mario Party, and Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 are just phenomenal examples of like games that changed everything. And I think that, I don't know, in my personal opinion, if I had to choose between Mario Party Superstars and Super Mario Party, I would tell everybody to choose Superstars because it has that nostalgia factor. And then if you want more Mario Party on the Switch, you choose Mario Party or Super Mario Party. Not that those two things are confusing at all for naming conventions. My point being, I really like the Nintendo stuff. I just wish I could play more on it. I just don't feel like I can because the Switch just runs so poorly for most games.
Do you need ground transport?
Yes, actually, where do I need to go? I needed to go to the embassies, right?
You need to get to the embassies. Yes, Commander.
It's just one of those things. Like, I love indie games on the Switch, right? Like, Vagante or, War Strategist.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes.
Yeah.
We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Cool. What do I need to talk to? Counselor. 2. Okay, so I need to go over to Udina's office. Anyway, so I like Vagante or like Moonlighter or just like Stardew Valley, like those kind of games work really well on the Switch, and I love playing those games. But I wish that I could just sit down and play. I don't know. I wish that I could feel like I could play Overwatch 2 on the Switch. Not that I like the joystick controls for shooters, but it's just having the option for it. Like Fall Guys is free, so I downloaded it on the Switch, and I was just like, this just does not play anywhere near as good as it does on the computer. It just doesn't run as good. It's frustrating. But I am assuming the games like the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which I do believe is on Switch, would run fine. But then again, like, why would you do that when you could play it in like 4K on your computer? It's just I just wish the Switch was more powerful.